Welcome to the cave, Nick, your Phoenix Nerd Cave, bringing you guys a new toy review. I know these are past wave figures, but I did the Vegito a few months ago, so I thought I would continue on and do Cabba and Jiren from the Dragon Stars Series 3 set that has the Kale Build-A-Figure, and we have the two figures here. I'm doing a dual review because, you know, with Dragon Stars, there really is not a lot to talk about. Sure, you know, they're different figures, but articulation is generally the same on some of them. Not all of them, but some of them. And before I move on to the Wave 4, which is the newest one with Super Saiyan 4... Actually, no, I'm skipping... Okay, so I just want to make a disclaimer that I'm skipping a wave. I'm not doing the one with Ultra Instinct. I'm going to buy Ultra Instinct, but I'm probably not going to review him because that wave is kind of bad in my opinion. But I am doing this next one with the first form Frieza, Super Saiyan 4, and Piccolo. I will be reviewing those whenever I buy them, which would hopefully be later today, if I could find them in my local GameStop or Walgreens. But yeah, back onto the review. We have Jiren+Cabba, and I will show off the box for one of them. I'm not showing both of them because the Dragon Star boxes, all of them are the same, even for different waves. So on the box, on the back, we have Series 5. It says Series 5, but they're all in one separate wave 3. This is Wave 3, but technically Series 5. If it'll focus there. You can see all the figures in the wave, build a figure in different languages, and shows off the figures in the line, and build a figure Kale. So yes, that's the box, and it's just on the side has the character art and bottom Dragon Ball Super logo, which I don't know, but I hope for the Super Saiyan 4 says GT, but that's not neither here or there. But yes, we will go over. I will say, since Cabba is bad and not good, not even as a character, even as a figure. Let's take a look at Cabba here. Now, Cabba is, I do kind of have a bad bias against the character. I don't like the character. I think he's very lame. He's one of the worst characters in Super. If you like him, that's completely fine. I mean, he has some good qualities that make me, I want to go, I like Cabba, but sometimes, no, all the time, he's such a wuss. But anyway, yeah, the figure, it's decent. For what it is, it's decent. For $9, which that's not what this figure retails at. If you find this at a GameStop or your local Walgreens or Walmart now, because they sell them, which I'm very happy about, then these will run you $20. But I got this in a hit for $9 each, so I'm actually very satisfied with this figure. Probably because no one wants him, because Cabba, he's a very niche character. I'm glad they did him because figure arts is not going to do one for a long time, or honestly even at all. So I'm glad we got this in Dragon Star form, which is a nice Universe 6 display for your figure art shelf, which I'm of the opinion that this fits in very well with the figure arts. But very nice for what it is, detail. And for articulation, it's kind of on a ball joint, but it doesn't go up or down, so I'm just going to say it moves this way. And his body's on a swivel joint, so you can't really go in or out with it, but you kind of can, but it's just going to make it pop off. It's on a ball joint, but it's technically a swivel. And its legs can kick out about that far, which is actually decent, and it kick back about that far, which is not good, but you're not going to put it in poses anyway, which is something I'm going to get to this figure I have a problem with. Same thing with the other figure. His knee is on a standard knee joint. It's not double jointed, so it can't do anything insane. But as I said, you're not going to really do anything with this. His on a ball joint, but it actually has. Okay, it actually has decent. It doesn't, but it can go up and down, which is all you really need. And I've been avoiding talking about this, but standard elbow joint can do that and stuff. This is a ball joint, but it's a figure art, but worse. Think of it like that. And here's a problem. Okay, well this. Okay, I forgot about that. But for this figure, it's decent. But for other Dragon Stars figures, it's very difficult to pose the figures like this because it's on a separate thing. It's kind of like a floating thing, or just kind of sits there. And when you move this, it moves that. Which by the way, that is a joint too. So you can get okay poses with this. But this is my main problem with the figure. You can't, due to the head being just this blank expression, which for Cabba they should have done something different in my opinion. Maybe him smiling, or even Base just smiling, or just gritting or something, because this, which is what his standard pose is, I think that is the best way to pose him on a Universe 6 display, which is how I have him on my display. But yeah, this figure is not all that great, but for $10, which I still think you can find on Amazon for that much, if it's $11, I would say go for it. For Cabba fans, oh yeah, this is the best you're going to get, which he does come with accessories. He does come with 2 palm open hands, but once, okay, so the reason why I'm not going to show him off for Dragon Star series is just because if you, okay, that's another problem. He doesn't stand up well, but if you've seen one, you've seen them all. So if you've seen one palm open hand, you basically know what it looks like, because it's shared on the same figures all the time for Dragon Stars, which is not a problem because they're cheap figures. At least $20 cheap, but it's good for what it is. And it does come with the body for Kale, which is cool, which we'll get into Kale in her own separate review, because she gets her own, but Cabba does not want to stand up, buddy. Sorry what I said about you. You're not that bad, but you're pretty bad. Jiren, which is awesome because we don't have a Jiren figure yet. I know one got revealed, but leaked before it was revealed, but that's only because it was revealed. Just because it got leaked. I mean, if it never got leaked, we wouldn't even know this figure exists for figure arts. But this is the best you're going to get, and I would say still pick it up even though we have a figure art, because that's not coming out for a very long time. Yeah, I don't even see it coming out this year. I mean, I would say next year, because they could make an Ultra Instinct release with it. But, yeah, so Jiren, he looks really good, I would say. Except the slight shift in paint there. I don't really get that. If you can see, that's a different shade of red. Everything looks really good, I would say. I wish I could autofocus. I don't know what the problem is. But yeah, on the back, it looks decent. It actually looks pretty cool. So if you ever want to display them like this when you get your figure art of Jiren, just so you can have 2 Jirens, like, instead of buying 2 figure arts, like, that actually looks really cool. So, actually, I really like that, so I might have to display them like that on my shelf. But, yeah, with the articulation is essentially, okay, there's the box. So, it's essentially the same as Cabba, but we're going to go over anyways. Head's on a ball joint, a little bit better this time, actually a lot better, since his neck can actually swivel around. So that makes posing a lot better. He still can go to the side, but not a lot of figure arts can do that either. Squeaky, that kills me, but it can go up and down, all around, like, you know, usual. This is on a swivel. This is your standard double jointed, which is nice. Double jointed elbow, ball joint, and this one actually works pretty well. This is on a swivel, which is, see, it feels like I'm gonna break that. But my problem with this figure is a swivel is okay, but I wish they did what the Legacy Power Rangers line does, where you guys can, it like has a slit up here which you can bend, which is what would be the better option, but I guess they don't want to do that. And down here, I don't understand this philosophy. This is only on some Dragon Stars and maybe like 1 to 2 of the old 1.0 figure arts. I don't understand that, and it ruins pose. This actually breaks the figure for me. It's that bad. And something I don't get, like even though this is a budget line for figures, they can easily make it to the point where you can kick out farther than this. Point to the side, because he can only kick like this straight forward, and he can go back pretty decent. But yeah, its leg articulation breaks the figure for me. But you can still put him in good poses standing. You can even get him in some good meditating poses, which is what I will display on my shelf as until I get the Ultra Instinct Dragon Stars, which I'll attempt to make them fight. So yes, these are the figures, and would I pick these up if I wasn't a Dragon Ball collector? If you were a fan of the Universe 6 and Tournament of Power arcs of Super, I would say yes. They are good for the price. What you see is what you get. You get palm open hands for both of them, and the Build-A-Figure Kale, but that's essentially it. So, would I recommend buying these? Yes. But don't pick this one up for anything under $15. In this one, I would pay the $20. But just know the leg articulation breaks it. I give this I'd say a 2 out of 5. This I would give a 3 out of 5. Like, for what this isn't bad, but it leaves me a lot to be desired. Because I kind of like Jiren, but not really. And Cabba, he's just one of the worst Dragon Stars in my opinion. Because Dragon Stars, they've been doing good recently, and I'm happy for them. But they just need to step up their game with Gohan, Cabba here. And I'll see you next time with a review of Gohan. Okay, I'll see you next time with a review of Gohan and Super Saiyan Blue Goku.